Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new series, All the Mods 9 to the Sky. This one, my friends, is going to be very interesting indeed. Before we start, please like, comment and subscribe so we can carry on. As you can see, we spawn in this little tiny island somewhere in the sky, and well, we need to choose an island in which, well, we are going to start this adventure. So what we are going to do is to type a Skyblock, as you can see up here, automatically comes up. So with that, we are going to have to do something. My God, we are starting. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. Let's do this again. It's going to be a Skyblock. It's going to be a UI. Yeah, there you have it. So there you have it. That is the way it's going to be. So teams, what's this all about, teams? I don't want to create a new team. Oh, do you have it? Look at this. So this, my friends, is going to be the type of map, the template that we can actually choose. Anything else? Oh, anarchy, just a simple, oh my goodness, that's going to be very tough. Classical, we have much more room to do things. That could be an interesting one. The dire wolf, not too sure what that's supposed to be. We are going to get the cozy cottage, I think. Yeah, I think that we are going to do that for sure, because it looks really nice. We already have some resources in there, as I can see. And yeah, we are going to give it just a very random name. So you know what? Let's create it. Before doing that, though, let me show you something very quickly. In this mod pack, you right click to actually obtain things from the ground. As you can see, look at that. You can actually get going, and we will see that in a second, guys. But you can actually do this before we even get into the island. As you can see, it's going to be very nice to get everything that we can. Well, beforehand, why not? Something else that we could do as well is to grab some of these flowers. Maybe we can actually use it. Well, maybe not. Who knows? But as you can see, my goodness, we already have plenty of stuff. Look at this. All that already there. Not too sure why we have a wooden watering can at this point. But what I know is that we certainly have an ATM to the Sky quest line. So we just want to do that. And the first thing that we are going to get, of course, is going to be the quest book, which you can actually get into your hotkeys, so you want to do that. Otherwise, of course, you open the let me show you very quickly. You open the quest through, of course, this little icon up on the top left. So with that in mind, food and farming, we have something going on in here. Food and farming, getting started. Okay, welcome to the food and farming chapter. Here you'll find different ways for you to grow and make food. Well, that is very nice, and we are going to get some wheat seeds straight away. Thank you very much. My goodness, this is going to be... Oh, we have Botania. Okay, let's see what Botania has to offer. And of course, we are going to get the Welcome to Botania Lexical Botania book. And if you follow my channel, you see that we already done some things with Botania. We are going to get a random petal, and it's going to be a black one. Thank you very much. And a flower pouch. But that's very interesting as well. Thank you very much. So, what we are starting, well, you can see that we have the bounty board, of course, so we are going to have to kill mobs and all that good stuff, and you can actually, acknowledge that you read that or seen it or whatever it is. We have the tips and tricks as well. So here, my friends, we can actually get different things. We can get infinite water, creating a sink, as you can see. We can actually create wands to actually build. We can create a simple magnets, for example, to actually attract drops to us without the need of looting them. All that good stuff that we already seen, but the main thing is going to go the get starting page. Before doing that, though, I think it's time to choose the island. And with that, my friends, time to go in. And here we are. Look at this. My goodness. Oh, this is a very nice little cottage. Look, we have a chest. We have a barrel in here. Oh my goodness, this looks very cozy indeed. What else do we have? This is just ornaments. You cannot use any of those, I don't think. Oh, that is the botanist workbench. Well, this is very interesting. Okay, I don't realize there was we have a gift in here as well. Oh my goodness, this is getting very nice indeed. We have a sack in here. We can actually put things inside. And of course, let's see what happened outside us. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, what we have in here. Oh, this is interesting. An alchemy bench. Wow, okay, we have a tree with leaves, obviously. We have some seeds and a campfire. It's going to be very helpful. What else do we have? Some candles. We have water source. Thank you very much. Of course, we have a cherry tree here as well. We have a horse. Not sure what we are going to use it for because we cannot go anywhere. My goodness. Another cherry tree in here. Thank you very much. Oh, we have a chicken in here. Oh, we have as well. Look at this. we have one of these starbuncles as well, which is going to be very nice. And of course, we have as well sheep, we have chickens as well, we have cows, pigs, and we have wheat seeds as well. That's very interesting. Something else that you can do in here is actually crouch, and while you're crouching, things are going to grow. And I wonder if sprinting will do the same. Okay, so what else do we have? That's alchemy bench, so we done all the way around. My goodness. Okay, so let's go in very quickly. Let's actually get this chest utilized, because we can actually put things that we don't need in here for a second. We have my axe. Okay, so we have a few things in here that can help us along the way. Let me just organize this a tiny bit, guys, because that's the way I like doing things. We have a hoe as well. Look at that. Very, very nice. And definitely some food as well. I'm going to put the flower pouch in there because we are going to need it quite yet. And definitely we have plenty of saplings as well. So with that, my friends, it's time to get going with the quest line. And I think, as I said at the beginning, that the best way to start is going to get on the getting started page, of course. So there you have it. So we are going to do is acknowledge welcome to the boss 9 to the sky. If you have played the original or any Skyblock ever, most of what you have to do should be self-explanatory up until the ATM metals. Okay, that is a warning for me. Okay, let's see what happens. So what we're going to do, we can actually go straight away and do the a head start if you wanted to. By clicking that, you are going to get all that back. I'm not going to do it that yet. And the same, of course, with the emergency saplings. If something happened that you lose your tree and you don't have any saplings or whatever, you can actually come here and get that emergency sapling, which is very, very handy. So what we're going to do, well, first thing, of course, is going to get some thingies as well, of course. Oh my goodness. So one thing I'm going to advise you at this point is just to grab, let me see, we have an axe actually, by the way. Grab just a couple of blocks from the tree. I wasn't meaning that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't mean that, but anyway, it is what it is, guys. We already have here a sapling. Let me see a second, guys, if running actually does the job. No, it doesn't, because some mobs you can actually do that as well. So what we're going to do, of course, we are going to actually shift click, and now you have it. Now we have a brand new tree. My goodness. Okay, so now we have, of course, some logs in here. I think it's time, of course, to get the quest going, I think. Yeah, and now we are going to get the sticks. We are going to get XP and an additional oak sapling. Thank you very much. So the next thing that we are going to do, I think, is going to be one of these crooks, because we are really going to need it. That's going to be critical that we do that. But obviously, something else that we are going to need, of course, is going to be a crafting station there. Already I can see we don't have much in here. So, you know what, I'm going to spend all of them in there, get the crafting station. We could even do, at this point, crafting on a stick as well, should you want to do it. And I think that that's going to be interesting to have it. But in addition to that, I'm going to make another crafting table, because I like to have somewhere to go. What can I say? And you know what? I think I'm going to put it right here, I think, to save a bit of space. It's going to go in there, as you can see. Thank you very much. Now we have access to that. And in addition to that, of course, we are going to have a place to put that as well. And I'm guessing that we need to hotkey it. So we will do that at some point. So now we have access to the crafting table as well, which is pretty cool indeed. I'm loving it, guys. What do you say? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Will be great. Do we have any more of these things? You know what? I'm going to need a few more of those. We have plans, and with that, we are going to make a couple of these things very quickly. And I'm saying a couple because the durability of these things goes very quickly indeed. So there you have it. So what we want is, well, having the crook is going to help us to get all the leaves, and with that you can actually get saplings as well. And we are going to use the ultimine. As you can see, ultimine is going to be the key underneath the escape button, so we can actually ultimate the whole thing as well. Something else that we are going to need, of course, is going to be some worms, and I'm going to show you in a minute why I say that. Let's grab all these things very quickly as well. And we are going to do this for a couple of reasons. And as I said, one of those is going to be the fact that we need, of course, we are going to need those worms very quickly. My goodness, look the cycle, nighttime already here. Oh my goodness, we have plenty of eggs. Well, that's a good thing, I think. And let me grab those, and there you have it. I think that those are going to be the worms that we need straight away. And let me show you very quickly. Yeah, we have 2 silkworms. So what are we going to do with this? Well, first of all, we are going to go to sleep, and then I'm going to show you in the morning what we are going to do with it. Okay, guys, so we are back, and I'm going to find a place to plant all these trees because we are going to need them somehow. You know what? I think I'm going to come back in here. I could remove this thing, you know. We have another one in there. So you know what? I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to show you why in a second. And in addition to that, I think I'm going to use as well the ultimate on those seeds, and with that we are going to get some more worms, more sticks. Oh my goodness, we are set for a good adventure in here. So all that has to go, as you can see. My goodness, we need to remove all these things in here. Oh, look at that, we got something else in here. We have a stairs in here. My goodness, what are we getting from here? What is that? Oh, look, a frame stairs and a frame slab. Okay, so that's, thank you very much. And we have 8 stereo saplings. But in addition to that, now we have 5 silkworms. So if we look at a second to the quest line, you will see the next logical step is to get some string. But if we look at the crook, it says the crook will give you a much better chance of getting saplings and apples from leaves. But it's also how to get silkworms. Okay, so silkworms are going to be very important. As you saw, we already have a few of those. So what we're going to need now? A string, because in this mod pack it's all about sieving, and yeah, we are going to have to do a lot of sieving, and I will explain that as we go, my friends. Oh my goodness. So how are we going to do this thing? Well, to get a string in a Skyblock, some might say it is easier than prior. You will want to grow a tree and a silkworm to one of the leaves and watch those spread across all the leaves. So what are we going to do with this? Well, it's self-explanatory. So what we're going to do, let me grab that one out of here, get all those out of here as well. And what we're going to do, I'm going to plant some saplings quite close to each other, maybe like that and like that. And what we're going to do then is make them grow, all of them. Let me show you very quickly. There you have it. And what the aim is that all the leaves are in connection to the other leaves within the other trees. I hope that makes sense, guys. So let me show you very quickly. Is everything sorted? Yes. So all the leaves are touching the other tree's leaves, as you can see. And that's important, guys, because what we're going to do now is get a silkworm. We're going to right click on it. And what's going to happen is that silkworm is going to start deteriorating all these leaves, and that will spread. And once it's ready all to be collected, well, we're going to get plenty of a string. So that is much better than doing 3 by 3, because then what we can do is ultimate the whole thing. As you can see, it's spreading out very quickly, and it's quite nice the fact that it does it quite quickly, because in past mod packs was quite slow. So there you have it. Well, that is happening. Let's see what else we can actually do. We are going to need, of course, the string, which we are working on that now. Something else that we are going to need is rocks, specifically cobblestone. Just like other Skyblocks, you can get pebbles from shift right-clicking grass, but it works a little differently. You have a 50% chance for a cobblestone pebbles and a 50% chance to get any of the other variants of ore. So that's important that we acknowledge that as well. So let me show you very quickly what we got in here so far. We have stone pebbles, so by doing so, we can actually get cobblestone. There you have it. And what we're going to do later is I'm going to show you a auto clicker that is going to help you a lot should you want to. So one thing that you need to do once you try to get the pebbles from the grass is make sure that your hands are completely empty as well, otherwise this is not going to work. So there you have it. You can actually click to your hash content. There you have it. And then collect everything that you have in there. And of course, go back to your crafting table if you wanted to and create more of those cobblestones. My goodness, this is a handful. My goodness. Okay, so there you have it. We are going to get those, and that is sorted as well. How are we doing with the trees? Oh, look at this. My goodness, it's nearly done. All right, let me check what else we can actually do. A oak barrel, that's going to be interesting. The barrel is one of the most important ways to get materials in this pack, second only to the sieve, and that's what we're going to do, sieving a lot. This can make clay using water, salt sand using which water, sorry, and even create that from saplings. So that is what we're going to do. So how are we going to make this thing? We are going to need oak planks, and we are going to need the slabs. So let's do that very quickly. Man, we are flying today. Slow down, my friend. Slow down. Not too sure what this guy is doing here. I really don't. I have no idea what he's doing here. But you know what? Let me grab this very quickly. I'm going to make some slabs that we are going to need. And with that, I think it's time to create, of course, the whatever it was we need to create. It's going to be the barrel, I believe. Yeah, that's the oak barrel in there. And with that in mind, it's going to be very simple to do. Let me check as well. By hovering your mouse, you can actually hover in any of the items and then click A, and the item will come in straight away into the left. So you can actually remove it by clicking A again. So if you want to quick access to these things, you can actually put them in there. A nice tip that I can give you at this point as well. Now that we have that, you can actually go to your crafting table, click on the oak barrel, and automatically the recipe comes up. And the only thing that you need to do, of course, is just create it like so. How cool is that, my friends? Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm going to put the barrel right there, maybe. Yeah, maybe you can actually go in there and see what happened with that. Okay, so we have done that. What else do we need? I'm going to take this out very quickly as well. My goodness, there you have it. Now we have plenty of stuff as well. And finally, I think that what we're going to need is to get those leaves done. Now with that, I'm assuming that the crook will do it. Or maybe we are going to need, let's have a question here as well, of course. I think that we may need some shears. To get a string in a skyblock, some might be insisted. The prior, you already read that. You will want to grow a tree and a silkworm to one of the leaves and watch those spreads across all the leaves. One stone, harvest, with that crook, okay. I hope you understood that, because I have no idea if you understood that, because I haven't. What can I say to you? Okay, so we have all down there, all down here. Let's get going with this, shall we, guys? So, Ultimate, thank you very much. And now we have plenty of string as well. Look at that. My goodness, 32 already. Oh, wow, this is pretty cool. And as you can see, we are going to have to make more of those. But one thing that we just done once again is create the string. Thank you very much. Let's make some more crooks, and we are going to collect the rest of this string. Okay, let's create some of those sticks that we're going to need, and with that, maybe we can actually create 2 of those, because the durability is very low, so keep that in mind should you be able to do it as well, or you wanted to do it. And with that, my friends, where are they? Is this way, the other way? My goodness, I don't know my way around yet, but all these little animals in here are going to help us a lot along the way as well. So let's grab the rest of the string that we are definitely going to need. We have more worms coming as well. And it's going to be interesting, because, my goodness, how many we have? Look, a total of 64, a whole stack, plus half in there as well. Oh my goodness, this is going to be very interesting. You know what I'm going to do as well? May as well grab everything we can now, and hopefully it's going to drop anything. No, I don't think it's going to drop anything, but we have plenty of a string now anyway. We know how to do it regardless. And I'm going to grab that bit of a wood in here from the cherry tree, I think. And definitely I'm going to grab this one as well. So we have plenty now of resources to start the series. I'm going to make sure that one goes up. Oh, by the way, some of the trees, when you actually shift, will actually automatically give you a beehive. And the beehives contain bees. So be aware of that. You destroy the beehive, you will be stung, or at least they will try to stung you, so be very aware of that as well. The chickens carry on laying legs. Well, thank you very much for that. And as you can see, something else that we are going to need is to keep an eye on the food source as well, because the food is going down quite quickly as well, especially when we ultimate, so keep that in mind. Okay, so how are we doing in terms of the quest line? Because now we have plenty of things that we can actually do. Okay, I think the next thing is going to be the sieving. I think that that is going to be the next logical step. But before doing that, we are going to need hammers. And to do hammers, well, it's not going to be that difficult, I don't think. Let me just make sure that we are going to do the right thing. Oh, it's going to be easy enough. You know what? I'm going to bookmark that as well to get used to it. My goodness. Okay, let's do that. How many? Oh, we have plenty of that. So it's going to be hammer in there. And as you can see, now we have another hammer in there. So that's a milestone, quest done. But we are going to make 9 of those. Something else I want to do at this point, I'm going to clear up things that I don't need, like the seeds, for example. I don't need it quite yet. I'm not going to need those. We have plenty of logs for a second as well. Slabs, I don't need them. I'm going to get those out of the way as well. Things that we are really not going to need is straight away, but we're going to need the string, that's for sure. We need all those out. I'm going to get the silkworms in there as well, because that's going to be really important. As you can see, we have a new quest. That's going to be because the hammer time. So there you have it. Something else that we could do is to do compressed items. That's going to be really important that we do that as well. Let me show you very quickly how that goes. We are going to need 9 in the grid. That's going to be simple enough. And that's going to be a very important reason why, because then we can actually convert the cobblestone to different things, different materials like sand, for example, gravel, all the good stuff. I'll show you how to do it in a minute. But also, it's going to help us, of course, to move to the hammering compressed items. We are going to need 9 hammers, so that's going to be fun enough. So there you have it. And something else that I want to show you, of course, before daytime comes, is going to be an auto clicker, which I'm going to leave a link on the description below. Should you want to use it, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, guys, something else I want to show you, of course, is the auto clicker, and I can't show you the UI because effectively I can't put it on the top of the screen, but as I said, I'm going to leave you a link on the description below should you want it. It's going to be very helpful for this mod pack. So at the moment, whenever you want to right click, you click singly. You need to click every time you mouse button, and that can be a bit tedious because, as you can see, well, it could take you forever to do it. That said, with the auto clicker, you only have to hold my right click and my right mouse button in my case, and then that's automatically, and look how fast it does it as well. It's auto click. It's very, very good. I really strongly recommend you if you are playing it. That's another tip that I can give you, of course. So it's going to be super important, guys, that you do that. Okay, so we have 25 cobblestone. Let's get on with it. Okay, guys, so the next thing, of course, is that we are going to need quite a few of these things, 9 in total, actually, so that is the way it's going to be. So we are going to get 3 of those. Let me see if I can actually make this happening, if I remember the pattern very quickly. Yeah, it's going to be that. Okay, so we have 4 in there. We are going to get 1 in there and 1 in there, and then the sticks in there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, I believe. And then we are going to remove those out of here very quickly. And then we are going to place those, as you can see, in the grid to cover all the 9 slots. And with that, my friends, we are going to be able to make one of those compressed stone hammers. And as you can see, we just done it. So there you have it. That is the way you do the thing. Let me show you very quickly. Of course, we are going to have to make a compressed item as well, which is going to be exactly the same. That's why it's not ticking. So with that, it's very simple. We do it that way. And now it should tick in. My goodness, there you have it. Now we have compressed items in here, which are very interesting. In a Skyblock, you'll be getting a lot of basic items for processing, like cobble, sand, and dust. To save room, you can compress them by combining 9 in a crafting table, which is we just already done. If you want to hammer them in bulk, you will need, we are going to need for different things, that is for sure. So let me show you very quickly what we mean with that. A faster way of hammering for gravel or sand is by hammering compressed blocks. Okay, so let me show you, where's that? Efficiency 3, look at that. Very nice, thank you very much. So how this is going to work, guys? Well, let me show you. So we have, let me show you very quickly in the order that it should be. So we have cobblestone, then we have gravel, and we have sand. Okay, so let's go first with the cobblestone. So we are going to place it right there. We are going to get the hammer, of course, and we are going to destroy it. And with that, we are going to get gravel, right? There you have it. Next thing, we are going to put the gravel down. We are going to use the hammer once again. And with that, we are going to get sand. Now we are going to get the compressed sand. We are going to put it down. And with the hammer, we are going to get dust. And I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, dust. There you have it. Okay, so that is pretty much how this compressed stuff is going to work, because it's going to be very important for the sieving. That is going to be critical. And as you can see, now we have plenty of these things done as well. My goodness, as you can see, yeah, it's going to be a busy, definitely very busy episode as well. So we need some shears as well. It's going to be the fact that we are going to need some water. That's going to be important as well. And to do that, well, we are going to need to harvest with the flint shears some leaves. We are going to put them on an oak crucible to create some water. So that is the idea, my friends. So you know what? Let's see how we can do the flints. We are going to need some flint. How are we going to get the flint, my friends? I wonder. How are we going to get that? Oh, through gravel. Okay, you know what? I think we could actually use a board, a cutting board, I believe it is, and we can actually use that to do that. And I think that that cutting board is right here. So let me bookmark that very quickly. Let me go back into the crafting station a second. Let me see if we can actually do that, see how that goes, shall we? Okay, guys, so one thing that we are going to need to do this thing is going to be a shovel. So we are going to need that very quickly, of course. So let me check that if we have any cobblestone. I don't think we have any cobblestone left. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so, well, we are going to have to collect some more cobblestone. As you can see, it's nothing here. Let me get some more because it shouldn't be that difficult, especially with the auto clicker. Although, of course, now that we have the issue with this, oh, well, we have some flint in here, but there you have it. You know what? That's not going to be too bad to get it that way. Yeah, let's do that in a second. Make sure that maybe we can actually use, of course, the ultimine as well. And it's going to be just a matter of getting the flint. So let's do that very quickly, and I'll see you when I get the flint. Okay, now we have the flint, my friends. So it's time to do this thing. My goodness, my goodness. Oh, this is just incredible. Okay, let's make these CS very quickly, if I can remember how to do them. Oh, there you have it. Straight away, we have them in there. So what we're going to do with these things? Well, let me show you very quickly as well that what we're going to need, of course, based on the quest line, we're going to need some, now we have an additional flint. We are going to need some leaves, but before doing that, we are going to need the oak crucible as well, and it's going to be as simple as doing it that way. But you know what? I'm going to bookmark it as well once again, and then I'm going just to click on it, ready to go. And it's telling us that we need all the logs and the oak slabs as well. So we know that we have slabs in here, and then we have logs in there, so that should be quite straightforward, my friends. So there you have it. That's how easy it is. So with that in mind, we are going to place this thing maybe here. Who knows? That should be all right for a second. So what we're going to do then? Well, we need to get some trees going, some foliage, and definitely we are going to need the sears as well. And we are going to get this thing as well. There you have it. Now we have some. Well, we have a. Oh my goodness, a whole stack of leaves. So with that, we are going to place them on the crucible, and we should be able to make some water. And I'm saying that because we already have one source of water in here, and if we can have another one, then we can have infinite water as well very quickly. That is the idea, my friends. If I can find the front door, because I can find the way. Are you, my friends? Oh my goodness, I went all the way around. Would you believe it? Okay, but there you have it. In the meantime, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be great if you could do that. It would be very, very nice in this. So there you have it. So how are we going to do this thing? And as you can see, just right click on it, and you can see eventually the water start coming out. So as simple as that, my friends. My goodness, my goodness. Now we have that as well. An additional sapling as well. We have plenty of saplings. And the next thing, of course, is going to be the making water. So that is pretty much how it was. Very simple, I thought it was. My goodness. And you know what, guys? I think it's time to finish the episode in this brand new series. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next daily upload, guys. Until then, take great care.